if you're like me and you're looking to update to Windows 10 straight away rather than waiting maybe possibly weeks before it rolls out to your desktop, like I registered for the Windows 10 download as soon as it became available in the bottom right after a recent computer update. Still saying get Windows 10. I've clicked into that and it's still saying that I've been reserved and it'll download, but obviously it's a queue that you're going to wait in. If you want to upgrade, it's just a quick tutorial video and it'll hopefully help you clear up any questions you might have, and obviously go ahead and get Windows 10. And so the first thing I would recommend would be to obviously back up any files that you have. You want to make sure if you have any photos, anything at all like that on your PC that's backed up to an external hard drive or a DVD or something like that, USB pen. Get that all updated or backed up. Sorry. You can also there's this tool here called EaseUS. So it's just easeus.com/system-go-back. It's a free tool you can download. If you're not happy with Windows 10, it'll roll you back to Windows 7, 8, or 8.1. So you can download that. It's free, and if you're not happy, as I say, then at least you can go back, rather than having to like reinstall Windows 7 or 8 from scratch again. What I'm going to be doing myself is simply upgrading to Windows 10 first of all via this tool that we're going to download in just a minute, and then I'm going to reformat the computer so that I can get Windows 10 straight on it again. Now you need to actually activate what Windows will do is it'll put the checking tool onto your computer and check what version you're on. Make sure you're using a legitimate product code so that you can upgrade. But you need to upgrade to Windows 10 first if you're planning on doing a clean install. Again, apparently there's no place where you can actually put your serial number or your product key in whenever you're simply booting and installing Windows 10 from scratch. So you need to upgrade to Windows 10 first of all. Do all that. I'll show you in a minute just how to burn the ISO, like the Windows 10 file, onto a DVD. You can then do a clean install if you wish, set up your partitions, and then whenever you go in to Windows 10, it'll just automatically acknowledge that you have activated Windows 10 before. It just registers all your hardware details with Microsoft, so that you don't need to put any serial or product keys in again in the future. But I'll explain that in just a moment. So what you want to do is simply just go to Google, search for Windows 10 download, and then go down to the download Windows 10 option. Scroll down and you'll have the various options here, whether it's 32-bit or 64-bit. If you're not sure how to check that, you can go on to, I think there's a link up here, you can go on and it'll bring you to the Microsoft website page. Easiest way is to click into Start, go to Computer, right click, go into Properties, and it will tell you in there whether you're using 32 or 64-bit. I'm not going to go in there because it has my license details, the product key, so we're not going to want to publicize that over a video. So simply download that. Once it's downloaded, load it up and it'll come up with these options. Click on Create Installation Media for another PC. Click Next. Pick your language. I'm obviously in the UK. Pick the architecture. So again, you're going to need to know if it's 32 or 64-bit. Mine's 64-bit. Click Next, and that'll create the file. It'll download everything from Microsoft to a place that you've picked. Mine was just the desktop, and here the file is here. I think it's a few gigabyte, so it might take a while depending on your internet speed. Once that's finished, once it's on here, this will update and it'll give you the option then to burn that onto a DVD or a USB or an external hard drive. I've picked a DVD and just finished that process just before the video, so I've now got a DVD of Windows 10. Now what we're going to need to do though, however, is upgrade this PC to Windows 10. Again, I need to do that so that it activates my product key and registers that I've upgraded to Windows 10. I can then put the DVD in with the Windows 10 on it. I want to do a clean install, to start from fresh. So put the DVD in the drive, restart the computer. You might need to change your boot options to make sure it's going to boot from a disk. But most computers, most of the time, it will come up saying to boot from a disk, press any key, do that, and whenever you go through to activate or install Windows 10, it'll ask you to put in the product key. You just skip that, and whenever you finally get into Windows 10, whenever it's on the desktop screen here, it will eventually activate itself. If it doesn't do that, I'll put in the description some of the command prompts and how to get your computer to register the Windows 10 is valid. All that will be in the description, so hopefully this has helped. Again, I've just picked this up from reading various forums and different news sites and that. It was a bit confusing for me. I couldn't understand how I would go about. I wanted to clean install Windows 7 onto my computer. I thought I was going to have to do that first, then download all the updates so it registered for, was ready for Windows 10, then install this on top. But apparently you can do it from a clean installation. So if there's any questions, just put them in the comments below, and hopefully this has helped someone. Thanks.